What we mean by this is, are there any Pokemon out there that aren't meant to be scary, but you still get the heebie-jeebies when you look at them? We're about to list our top 5 picks. If we missed anything, please remember that this is just our opinion, and we'd love to hear if you guys have different opinions of what Pokemon could fit this list. At number 5, Porygon. One Pokedex entry reads as, a Pokemon that consists entirely of programming code. It is capable of moving freely in cyberspace. Not to mention the fact that Porygon hasn't been seen in the anime ever since the banned Pokemon episode, Electric Soldier Porygon, which allegedly hospitalized about 700 Japanese children due to the flashing lights and strobe effects in the episode, causing them to have seizures. I'm sure Porygon was somewhere in some poor little child's nightmares. Number 3, Jinx. Perhaps it's because of how humanoid this Pokemon is that it falls into that uncanny valley. One of its Pokedex entries reads, its cries sound like human speech. However, it is impossible to tell what it is trying to say, which is creepy. It's just too close, isn't it? Not just that, but what about the other Dex entry? A Jinx sashays rhythmically as if it were dancing. Its motions are so bouncingly alluring that people seeing it are compelled to shake their hips without noticing. Wait, what? It has that sort of ability? We think any Pokemon that can compel people to do anything is scary in our books. Ouch! I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of a Mr. Mime. I guess you have to be cautious around them. It is adept at conning people. It is said to be able to create walls out of thin air by miming. Before we get to our final choice, Licky Licky. Their saliva contains lots of components that can dissolve anything. The numbness caused by their lick does not dissipate. It wraps things with its extensible tongue. Getting too close to it will leave you soaked with drool. What? Don't get too close to this Pokemon. Cacturn. Now yes, a humanoid cactus would be scary, yes? Cacturn is just an honorable mention, because It is a dark type, and it is known as a Scarecrow Pokemon. But what makes it worse is that its Pokedex entry: if a traveler is going through a desert in the thick of night, Cacturn will follow in a ragtag group. The Pokemon are biding their time, waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving. It is rumored that a boy with psychic abilities suddenly transformed into Kadabra while he was assisting research into extrasensory powers. Please remember this list is our opinion, however. And tune in next time for when we get all the Alola Dex entries to look through. Happy hunting!